to be honest, sometimes I just get sick of sitting in the freaking basement making videos, and I'm for sure burnt out on freaking tech videos. So I'm outside. It just got done storming, and it stormed, okay? But it's all peaceful and stuff now, so we'll have our talk on the sidewalk right in front of the house. Now, if somebody walk up behind me, I need y'all to let me know, and let's just get into it, right? I didn't script this or anything like this off the top of the head, so I'm gonna mess up, y'all. But I've been a content creator for, I don't know, what, 5 years total, taking it serious for about 3.5. And there's 3 things that I've learned throughout the years, and I feel like these are 3, I guess, pillars of success that a lot of people don't have, and I feel like you need these freaking things to be successful in anything. So my hope with this video is that at least one of these helps you, and that this video is not a complete failure or waste of time, because I'm getting bit up out here. This is my sacrifice for y'all, okay? Anyways, the first thing I want to talk about is self-worth. Now, to be honest with y'all, if I wasn't the confident man that I am, I would have probably jumped off a building by now, because some of y'all are wild with these YouTube comments and these disses that y'all always doing. Now let me say this, man, and this is specifically to the trolls, okay? I don't give a damn what y'all say about me. You don't feed my family, you don't pay my bills, you're not responsible for my success. So I only troll y'all back sometimes because it's funny that you're just a loser. You have nothing better to do than sit around on other people's videos making negative comments, and sometimes I just got the time to clap back. But truthfully, I don't really care what anybody says about me when it comes to negativity. Now, I'm not saying that I'm against constructive criticism. No, I have plenty of room to do better. So I'm not mad when somebody says, hey T, you did this wrong, or you know, you talk too long on this portion. Like, I'm okay with those things. But when y'all come in my videos like, oh, another video with low views, you should quit, you know, it don't faze me, y'all. I'm gonna keep going. There's nothing you can do to stop me. But the reason why I'm bringing this up is because if I didn't understand my self-worth, some of these comments that y'all make behind the keyboard and behind your phone could really destroy me as a person. All it takes is for somebody to be at a low point in their life and they upload a video, you know, somebody calling me, I'll have to ignore that call. They upload a video and it's a bad day. Maybe they lost somebody that day. Maybe they're just having a horrible day at their job, and then here come you YouTube idiots making comments about, oh, you suck this or that. Like, sometimes they can really take a toll on people. So if you are thinking about becoming a content creator, the first thing you have to do is find some sort of self-worth, because people, when they know that you can't get to them, they know that you can't find out who they are, they will say the craziest things behind the keyboard. And that's just how people are. So anyway, self-worth is highly important in whatever it is that you do. We are all dealt a very specific hand of cards, right? You look how you look, you sound how you sound, you're short, you're tall, you know, all of these things are things that you can't necessarily change. Some things you can change, but some things you just can't change. And those things you have to be willing to accept, because if you are not willing to accept your flaws, quote unquote flaws, not that anybody's flawed, but if you're not willing to accept those, then people will poke at those things and they can really destroy you as a person. So I've rambled on long enough about that. Second of all, before I go forward, shout out to Original Dobo. I'm gonna link his channel below. This is actually a DJI mic inside of a mic handler that he 3D prints these. I don't know if they're for sale or not yet, but it actually has a mount also that you can put on like a mic arm. See, y'all didn't tell me there was a car pulling up behind me, but it has an attachment where you can attach it to like a boom arm or something like that. Shout out to Original Dobo. These are freaking dope. But anyways, the second thing that I really want to talk about is patience. And I gotta attribute some of this to my children, because honestly, before my kids, I ain't have no freaking patience, none whatsoever. So my kids did teach me patience, but YouTube also taught me a lot of patience. And here's how, right? So content creation, a solo content creator, I should say, is a very lonely freaking place. It's not like you get to go to a 9 to 5, you got your work buddies that you get to hang out with and talk to every day, all day. No, it don't work like that. Everything that you do as a solo content creator is solely dependent on you. And that means that things take time, where otherwise you might have a team that's able to do something for you, or working at a job, you only have one task that you have to take care of. Well, when you got to do everything yourself, every single little thing takes a long time to do. do. The second thing is growth. It's also something that you have to be very, very patient for, especially if you're in a niche like Terry is, where I talk about very niche things like super expensive cameras, drones, and stuff like that, that being real, nobody cares about this stuff but us inside of our own little bubble. So sure, I could go into the entertainment niche and talk about celebrity news and gossip and all that crap all day long, and I could probably blow up a lot faster than what I quote unquote have already. But in a niche like this, when it comes to growth, you have to be patient because it's a lot slower in most cases. I understand there's anomalies and viralness and all that stuff. I ain't experienced none of that stuff, but in most cases the growth is way, way slower. So you have to be patient. It's almost like working out, where you work out over and over and over, and every day you work out, it's not like you see an increase. It's not like you see a return of investment of your time, right? But maybe you look up in a year and all of that hard work has accumulated and piled together, and now you look different. But you had to be patient in the process. You had to be willing to take your time with something, and that is YouTube in a nutshell, content creation in a nutshell also. Now the third thing is gonna kind of play into the second thing, and that is dedication. And I know this sounds freaking cliche, but dedication is even more important when it comes to doing something like YouTube, because let me paint the whole picture, right? My last video, the new Air 3 just came out. Do you know how much time I put into that freaking video? Shooting it, editing it, going out, getting all the footage, traveling to a different state. I put all of that freaking time in it, and it got no love. And I'm gonna give you a statistic, and I'm gonna bring that back around full circle, but I wanna give you the statistic. I don't know the official number, but I think the statistic is most people quit on YouTube before they get to 100 subscribers. And the reason why is because of what I just talked about. I put all of this effort, I put all of this love into this video that I didn't get paid for. I mean, I'm gonna make some money on the back end off of ad revenue, but I didn't get paid for it. I put it out there and nobody cared about it. And that will make most people want to stop, because we are people, creatures of return, right? I did this, I need something in return. Well, on YouTube, when you're making these videos, sometimes there is no return, or there is no perceived return right away. And that makes people want to quit. So the dedication part comes in. Guess what I'm gonna do is what I'm doing right now. I'm recording another freaking video. Even though the last video was a quote unquote fail, I'm still willing to say, you know what, I'm gonna get up and make another one right after that, because I can't change the past. And if I want to be successful in this, then that means I have to keep going in spite of the failures. I have to keep going in spite of nobody caring. I have to keep going in spite of how much it sucks when I put all of my freaking time into a video and nobody cares about it. I have to make the decision to keep going. And that's the hardest part for most people. And it's the same thing with the gym. I know I just made that analogy, but it's the same freaking idea. I'm sorry, I'm getting nailed out here, like always in my outside videos, but it's the same idea. You have to keep doing it over and over and over and over and over and over and over, even though there might not be a perceived return. That's what dedication is all about. It's not stopping in spite of when it's not going the right way. I also want to say this. We about to hit 50K subscribers on the channel probably the next couple days, which is crazy to me. I never ever imagined that this many people would care about what I do, but I'm so grateful that even though my growth has been slower than most, that we are finally here, and I'm hyped about the future. God keep blessing me over and over and over, and I can't do anything but be grateful for y'all and say let's freaking go. So I hope that something in this video was of value to you. I hope that something in this video was helpful to you, or maybe this video was another failure after the one I just had. And guess what I'm going to do after this video? I'm going to make a freaking another one, because that's the only way I'm gonna get to success. So till next time, I'm out of here. Tight shirt, Terry Warfield. Much love, y'all. Go watch that last video. Ain't get no views. Piece of chicken grease. I'm out. Bye.